Are both balls still intact? Did that just happen? Woo!
So I'm gonna do a little behind the clips here just because I've had so many people ask me how many tries it took Jeff to do this. If he did it right away or whatever, how hard it was, what the rail was like. You know, a lot of people in this town too, they know this spot. It's right off the freeway here, and it's been something that's been sitting here for a long time. I had like an hour to film, so me and Jeff linked up and we went to skate this ledge right down here on 5th Avenue, and the ledge had been knobbed. We didn't have much time, and I think I just mentioned to Jeff, like, hey, let's go check out the historical rail. It's something that, you know, we've been wanting to do for years. He's been wanting to do. A number of other people around here have kind of been wanting to get at this thing, but the reason it hasn't been done or didn't get done was because this rail had like a rubber coating on it. Now it's gone, and it was just metal, straight metal. That's pretty much what led to him even trying it in the first place, because I think we got here and we were just like, wow, this thing is good to go. We've been looking at this thing since the 90s. So yeah, I mean, here's the attempts. Here's all Jeff's tries. I think it'd be interesting. I haven't even really looked at them myself, so I'm excited to edit this and put it together. But here's all his tries in sequence of what happened and how it led up to him grinding the rail. So check it out.
Mark that clip. Alright, this is a good warm-up. That was so fun. Shout out to Handrail. Yeah! Whoa. Whoa. That's a wrap on the historical rail.
A really good friend of mine, Jason Hogue, wanted to do this rail as well. He'd talked about it for years, and right away when he landed it, the first thing Jeff did was call Jason, just like, yo man, we did it, you know, and it felt like we all did it together.
Pass right here, I just landed it, we just filmed it, we just randomly pulled it in there. Somebody had peeled the plastic off so it was all metal all the way down. I did it for you. After I landed, I was like, Hoguezilla! It went down, and I came over and I seen fucking missed call from Hogue.
It's not mellow here. There's security, you know, there's actually a security van right here looking at me. There was a security van lurking right over there. He had just driven away, and so we were just kind of, me and Jeff looked at each other like, all right, let's just go till we get kicked out or the cops come, you know. I know somebody maybe could come and do something else, or, you know, one up that trick in a way at some point, but, you know, and I know Jeff too, he'd be stoked on that. So, you know, it's wide open, and obviously it's not knobbed yet or anything. Still sitting here wide open. There's a giant crack at the top, actually like not even a crack, like a ravine almost, like a big thing. So we had to put a sign up above there. So bring a sign, bring some wax, it's a rusty rail. But yeah, that's it, man. Congrats to Jeff. That was a hell of a day. That was a pleasure to see in person. You know, it's not many times that you get to see a trick as immense as that, at least for me. You know, I've seen a lot of tricks. I've filmed at El Toro, you know, Carlsbad Gap and some other large things like that. But I don't know, just the sheer length of this thing and the sizes, it was really cool to see it happen. But I hope my shot told the right story. We didn't have much time to set up. I didn't have much time to think about, you know, where the shot was, and I had to set a GoPro angle up top too, real quick. I didn't get the whole thing that I wanted, but it got a good piece of it. And yeah, that's it. That's behind the clips.
I wasn't looking at the curve. It was just, this is all about just locking in, like this initial lock in and stand up. Because then if you miss that, you're
Were you thinking when you were coming off? Were you hoping, like, were you thinking in your mind that like you might wheel bite off of it? Or like
I was thinking that I was gonna hit that rough patch at the bottom of the rail, like grind like a hole.
Oh, so on the rail that was in your mind, like that little.
Yeah, I was like, I got hopefully
at the end
I'm
of the
just,
rail there was like that like crusty shit.
Yeah, I figured it would. I would hope I was cooking, not like just push through it.
Like that point where you kind of got on it, and then you were like solid, and then you like did this like bow move, like you leaned into it.
That was desperation right there.
What about being scared? Like were you?
I was terrified.
You were fucking scared.
Yeah. But I just didn't care for some reason. Whatever.
Yeah.
No insurance.
Yeah.
Nothing to. I mean, whatever. You would rather die than not try something, you know.